Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Wednesday, May 20th. Another fantastic week so far for the newsletter. Let's jump into the market here. We're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. We broke up from that bullish falling wedge for the umpteenth time again yesterday or on Monday, and then continued nicely higher yesterday and today. We were about to break the highs we saw a week or so ago, and then in the last hour, I think probably off the Fed minutes, they used as an excuse to take the market down. So again, we've fallen into another little bullish falling wedge. Of course, if you troll the message boards tonight, you know the shorts and bears who've been bent over so many times in the last month, it's hilarious, are again calling for a market top. Until we actually see a breakdown, just let them keep calling it and squeezing themselves higher. Dow daily chart. This was our second red close in a row, although these two red closes are kind of fake. I mean, most of them came at the end of the day. Most of the volume was up volume. So, let's see what happens tomorrow. 20-day exponential, 8,300. Indicators all look pretty decent still. Again, a break of 8,300. Actually, we're still saying a break of 8,200. We start turning ultra conservative, but let the shorts play their game. There's so many hedge funds trying to chase performance now that anytime there's any sort of dip, they're rushing in the doors to buy. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If there is a gap down, I'd be very surprised if the hedge funds don't push this market higher again. US dollar continues its breakdown. No surprise here. I've been warning that this was going to come for a while. Dollar has its eyes on 78, which is going to continue to push the gold and oil markets. If we flip over to the oil chart here, we're approaching the 200-day moving average. You'll remember back in March when everyone was saying the dollar was going to keep going up and oil was going to keep going down. I came out and said, no, that's quite the opposite. We're going to see the oil price make a run on the 200-day moving average, and here we are, summer season at the 200-day moving average. Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley continue to dominate this market, and they're going to squeeze the balls of us consumers as much as they can, just like they did last year. Let's jump into some stock plays here. AFT, this was a new trading alert today. This is a wireless tech stock, $5 million market cap, $100 million in revenue. Stock's been sort of forgotten here over the last few weeks, but I mean, $5 million market cap with $100 million in revenue. They had a little hit on its earnings report a week or so ago, but if you actually read the earnings report, it was very, very positive. They see a big pickup in the second half in their business, and the wireless segment has been on fire. Just look at OPWV, up 50% over the last couple of days. This is a laggard play, very, very cheap, and looks really, really good for a move up to the 35 to 45 cent area here near term with really strong support at 20 cents. WEL. This was a trading alert yesterday at $1.16. We were looking for a move back to the 20-day exponential around 140. We hit what do we hit today? We hit $1.36, which actually is just below the 20-day exponential. As usual, half gains are booked, and we continue to ride the remaining position and see how high it takes us. With oil going this, we're trading at multi-year lows here on this oil service play. Stock got hammered when Chavez confiscated their assets in Venezuela. Very unlikely that they don't have insurance for that, and down the road they'll probably get it back and more business. So nice little play on oil. Indicators all nicely oversold, and this was just the first bounce day back. QTWW, this was a trading alert a couple of days ago, 66 cent area. Target was a move back to 85 cents. This was the price that they priced their secondary offering at. I said that was the likely target. Got to 84 cents today. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. 3/4 plus gains booked on this one, and we can look to add if it dips back into the low 70s again. But yeah, just a fantastic two-day play there for us. HYC was another awesome winner for us today. We picked this one up yesterday at $1.20. Our target was $1.40 plus. Stock hit $1.45 today. Same drill, half, 3/4 plus profits. Any dips back into the 120s, we will look to accumulate this one further. But just another awesome play for us. Unbalanced volume looks really, really good here. And, you know, just sweet play. DSCO, yeah, no, the broken record here. Another monster winner for us. People were trading this or selling this one back down in the low 80s when they did that financing a week ago. I said, hang on, be patient, accumulate. This one is going to break out and go to a buck 20. We hit a buck, what, 25 today? Boom. Doesn't get any better than that. Pullback, would look to add this one again if they're able to push it back around $1. We've got that June 2nd FDA meeting, so if we see any weakness tomorrow, would look to add back some of the shares that we sold yesterday. But, you know, just a fantastic winner for us. Talking about fantastic winner, ARIA, nice big pop for us. Got as high as $1.58 today. No surprise that it hit resistance and retraced. If they are able to push this one back to $1.40, by all means, we're going to look to accumulate it again. We've got ASCO next week, and these guys are a featured exhibitor, so obviously they've got some news that they're looking to pump out there. So we booked half gains. We're gonna look to add this one on any retraces and just continue to ride these winners higher. New plays, but they're not really new. We're just gonna revisit them. AEHR semiconductor play almost broke out yesterday. This one is just dirt cheap here. Close over $1.10 sets this one free, and there is no reason why this one can't go on a 25 to 40% run in the near term, especially given what we're seeing in a lot of stocks over the last few days. All the indicators are a go on this stock, and we've got rock solid support down there at the 90-cent area. Another one to revisit, EXXI Energy, XXI Limited. This one was trading at 82 cents before that late day market sell-off. Sent out an alert for us to pick up a little scalp position on that one around 73 cents. This kind of setup here that we see has been leading to big pops over the last few days. No reason to think it's not going to continue. Very, very strong volume on this one. Again, no reason why we can't see $1 on this one with the momentum that's in the oil market. Indicators look great. Nice uptrend in RSI. ADX is just unbelievably strong. Stochastics bouncing up, and unbalanced volume just a nice, slow, steady move higher with a nice little tweak here today on the volume spike we saw. So this one looks really, really good in the near term. So that's it for the video tonight. Don't forget, I believe the market is closed on Monday, so next couple of days should be pretty active. I would be surprised if we don't see a pop back tomorrow and the funds come in, and we might see some weakness ahead of the long weekend on Friday. So, you know, the market makers that were buying shares there in the last 30 minutes will be looking to get a pop on the market tomorrow to sell into. And just another comment, I kind of mentioned this in the chat room lately. The reason trading is so good right now is the market is as crooked as it has ever been. I'm not joking about that. A couple of years ago when we had that huge rally to new highs, nothing was moving. And the reason the hedge fund and robot funds were just controlling the market and running a handful of stocks. Right now, these hedge funds and brokers, you know, they're dying on the vine thanks to the subprime crisis. They need money. They're moving stocks big, back, up and down. So there's actually volatility in stocks these days. And these scumbags, for lack of a better word, manipulation is back like it's never been back. There is so much news leaking these days. It's insane. It's worse than it ever was. But again, that is to our benefit if we're able to identify it and play the moves that these crooks do. So, you know, that's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.